Hey, what's going on? Jake here with Uncommon EDC. Today we're taking a look at the Hank of the Month Club subscription from Gondek EDC for September of 2023. And for the first time ever, we're actually going to be combining these into one video. So we're going to start with the standard subscription, which is a 7x7 Hank that is $10 a month plus shipping, unique design you can't buy in their store, and then move on to the XL, which is the newer of the two subscriptions. It's going to get you an 11x11 Hank and run you $20 a month plus shipping. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive in. So up first we have the standard, which I'm mostly just guessing, but you can kind of tell by the thickness of the envelope. And so this does feel like the smaller one. We'll take a look before reading that letter. Really cool one. We have a bunch of mushrooms on here, kind of psychedelic colors, really neons and stuff like that. So really good looking Hank overall. Let's take a look at the inspiration for this month. And so we have Dear Hank of the Month Club member. This is our 45th month of the club. Do you know what else that means? It's getting more and more challenging to find an epic print every month, but I, and it's Lauren writing the letter this time, do always enjoy a good challenge. I actually really enjoy brainstorming and researching new prints to bring you guys. Believe it or not, I typically spend on average 3 to 5 hours every month looking for inspiration and the next prints that jump out to me that I think you guys will like as much. Or just as much. It's really my chance to push the limits. For this month's design, I wanted something with a lot of color and spunk, psychedelic even. And then I found this gem. The bright, trippy mushrooms are so good, not to mention it glows. Yes, we have done a Glow Hank of the Month Club before, but this time it's more of the cherry on top. It was one of those prints that I saw and immediately said it was a winner. We haven't done anything like this one before, but I'm super stoked about this wild design and hope you guys are too. Do you have other theme ideas you guys would want to see in the future, months? Drop us an email or DM us on socials and let us know. I really hope you guys enjoy this month's Hank as much as we do. As always, thank you so much for being a member of our club. Happy hanking. Thanks, Max and Lauren Gondek. So I'm a big fan of this one and really cool that it glows. I wish I had a UV light. I don't think I do have one handy, a UV light here so we can look at the glow, but it is pretty bright. So we'll definitely check that out as well. But let's take a look at the XL. A lot of them have been kind of along similar themes, so going to be interesting to see if that's the case here. They even mentioned it in last month's letter. And so again, the XL is going to get us a little bit of a larger one at 11 inches by 11 inches and run $20 plus that shipping. So same thing, we'll take a look at the Hank first before reading that letter. And so color scheme wise, for sure, kind of matching, but pattern is a little bit different. This looks almost reminiscent of that red rum carpet, just with different colors from The Shining. I'm not 100% sure if that's the case, but it does look somewhat similar, but really cool colors, matches this really well, and kind of a similar theme, even though they don't look identical. And I always have a hard time getting this 11 by 11 one on camera, but you can see most of that there. I pull it up, you can see the tag, and so we'll just keep that spread there while we dive it back into that letter. So for the XL, we have Dear Hank the Month Club member. It's 4th month of the XL, and we're so excited to be able to continue with the larger Hanks. It was such a blast making new designs that wouldn't fit our standard 7-inch Hank of the Month Club. This month is a special one for me, and it's Max writing the letter this time. If you have been following Gondek EDC for a while, you know I'm obsessed with the pattern we call red rum. So exactly what I thought there. The original was the carpet in the movie The Shining, and for some reason, one of my favorite patterns. Honestly, I don't even like the movie that much, I just love the design. That brings us to this month's design. We started hunting for a similar theme to the normal size Hank of the Month Club and found a couple decent ones. We spent a large amount of time trying to find designs, and after digging for a while, we came upon this one. It was an instant pick for me as I knew I needed to have this larger and more colorful red rum themed pattern. Even better is the material has a really soft, smooth feel that is different from our normal cotton. Thank you for being a member of our club and supporting our business. Happy hanking. Thanks, Max and Lauren Gondek. P.S. Slight teaser for next month's Hanks. They're going to be epic. And so, really cool. I was right on with that kind of analysis of the design. I think that looks really good, and these look really good together. Some super fun colors. So, super happy with September's. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. I think the coolest thing about this one is, you know, it has that kind of similar feel to the carpet in The Shining, but it's completely different colors. So, even if you're not into the movie, which it sounds like Max wasn't that into The Shining, you can still really appreciate this pattern. I think it's a really good looking pattern, but would love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Also your thoughts on these being separate videos. What I found was, I think maybe I wasn't differentiating the thumbnails enough, but a lot of the I was uploading them at the same time, and it seemed like either one or the other would get views, but not necessarily both. And so I think it makes more sense to have them combined, but we'll see how this goes. We may go back to the other format, but would love to hear your thoughts on that as well in the comments. But thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button if you did enjoy this video. And as always, I hope you have a great one. Take care.